Peace and love, peace and love. I hope that y'all can hear me out there. Today, we have a message for the children of the sun. I came to relay this message and do my due diligence as I had promised, because during my meditations, I had said to the great one, Ra, in which we all know as the sun, I said, give me a message that you want me to share with the world. Again, I was meditating and I straight out asked the sun to give me a message for the people. And I went to my solar Egyptian deck of cards. And lo and behold, I will show a picture of it at the end. But the card that came up literally had the sun, and it is called the Pyramid of Light. I literally asked the solar god, the being, solar being Ra, what message did he want me to relate to the people through my voice today? And I promised whatever it was, it would go forth in a recording. And so it is the Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. Now, you may be wondering, why would Ra, the sun, want this message to go out to the masses? And I started to think about where we are in this solar cycle and how we just had our Lions Gate energy, and how Aquarius is in Taurus for quite a while, going into 2028, which means things are going to change. But who are they going to change for is the question. Many of you might be asking yourself, will I get caught up in the changes? Do these changes involve myself and my family? And just what is really happening? And this is the very message that you should know. As a being growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. This is coming from the Kemetic deck of Osset, the Oracle. And this is a message card within it. It's actually by Alana Fairchild. Alana Fairchild. Many of you are acquainted. And I am sure that this message is a direct message from the solar being to the family. So no algorithm or anything is going to stop this message from going forth. And I'm just looking for something right now. Hold on 1 second, y'all. One moment. Oh my, it's worth the wait. Don't you worry. 1 second. Gotta go into my archives and get some stuff on out. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, what we do here is before we give any words of the Holy One, we must bless up the place. Just like y'all going to y'all holy places, y'all temples and whatnot. All right, well, before we approach the great solar being and give his message to the world, we must bless up the place with the great Medu Neter, because the forces of the enemies of Ra, they are out there, and we ain't worried about it because we got the mots. Okay? Here we are. Dua Ra, Dua Jehuti, Dua Ma'at, Dua Wep Wawet. Let us pray. Great Ra, light who rises beyond obstruction, shine upon the words that I send into the world. Jehuti, keeper of the divine word, give power, wisdom, and clarity to my voice. Wep Wawet, opener of the ways. Open every rightful road before this message. Where my work is hidden, bring visibility. Where my voice is buried, bring discovery. Where the road is obstructed, open the way. Where the right people are searching, allow our paths to be met. May no unseen mechanism, limitation, confusion, or unjust obstruction prevent truth from reaching those who are meant to receive it. I do not ask for false attention. I call forth rightful reach. I do not ask to overpower another. I call forth ma'at, balance, truth, and divine order. May my words travel like the rays of Ra. May they cross every digital road. May the children of the sun hear the message. May those seeking knowledge find it. And may those needing encouragement receive it. May every rightful door open. My voice is not hidden. My message is not lost. My road is open. My light travels. My people find me. Ankh Ujasineh. Ma'at is established. The road is open. The message goes forth. Keperu. Hotep. Now, let us begin. The message for the children of the sun. As a being growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. There is nothing to fear and only more mastery and awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. Here is guidance on the skills you have within you now to deal with any undesired interference. The pyramid of light confirms that energies have been causing interference. Listen. Energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is time now to end that interference with love and compassion. To many of you, this message might mean different things. Now, we are being subject to frequencies that are not natural and normal. Okay? And they are like traveling waves, they go through matter. Someone could be arguing in a house up the street. Next thing you know, Isfet, chaos, has entered your domain. You could be at work, minding your own business, working on a project, and out of nowhere, your worst nightmare had occurred. You could have had a nice life at home. Then all of a sudden, you were attacked by your mate and your children, unalived. You had been earning your pay, minding your business, and out of nowhere, someone told a mistruth about you, and you weren't given a fair chance, or something foul has taken place, and you're bewildered by what in the world seems to be getting into, folks. And what in the world is going on in this world? Well, the light of this world wants you to know still love and compassion. You're going to have to tap in with the solar being. You're going to have to tap in with the sun and stay ye purified from the rays. Catch them, as many as you can. Because that is going to be the only way to channel these lower level frequencies that are being emitted all over this planet. But the magnetic field is being protected because there is another field behind it. You have an arc around you, a field of energy. This field of energy is your soul's light protection. Well, I'm told to tell you that because I actually saw mine. I saw it with my own eyes. And golden arc of protection is there. It's approximately maybe 6-7 feet above you all around. They like to say, the spiritual community, that your aura extends 6 feet here, there. No. I don't think so. It extends much further than that, some more than others, because of your energy and knowing how to project. But the love and compassion that they're talking about is coming from the rays of the sun. You're going to have to filter yourself with the rays of the sun intentionally to thwart these lower frequencies that are being admitted all the time, emitted all the time. Radio waves, TV waves, computer waves, data center waves, and network boxes, internet boxes, towers, all of the G's, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hear. And all you have is the ultraviolet light to help you. The food is being poisoned. The water is at stake. And since we're spiritual beings having a physical experience, that is going to become more and more familiar to the average person. And so, a meditation that will help you clear yourself, your space, your home, your workspace, your car, and just you. You might find yourself in a crowd and you might need to have what we call psychic protection on yourself, the pyramid of light, psychic protection. The picture is literally a gold capped pyramid with the sun illuminating it. Without the sun, it's just a rock with gold on top. The sun is what makes it what it is on the planet. I'm told to tell you that from the loins of the Great One. There is no nothing, anything. To the depths of the ocean, unto the place where the great Ra resides. Many people still think that the sun revolves around them. Let's add correction to that today. We revolve around Ra. We revolve around the sun. The sun does not revolve around us. Seeing the sun move or its appearance of moving is actually just knowing that the earth moves. And you can see it because of the sun. There is no light of the moon. You see how bright the moon can get? That's actually sunlight. The moon is a rock sitting there without the illumination of the sun. Isn't that amazing? That is the most amazing thing I have ever heard. And that we, the children of the sun, are an extension of Ra. Nothing better than that. Now, to clear your spaces and to process this energy and frequencies that you're feeling, or whether you feel them or not, they're going through you. And so if you want to neutralize and or shut them down so you can have a real thought other than what's going to be for dinner, what am I going to do tomorrow, what am I going to wear to work, children, something's going on after work, we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to practice this and that. Everyday life can definitely rob you of hearing spiritual things properly in its proper perspective. Just knowing you're a children of the sun and having the consciousness that nothing goes down here without it, and you should have a certain amount of respect for it. And on this planet, that would be the utmost. That certain amount, it'd be up there in the top percentages, up there with 100. Absolutely. So you find yourself a space that you won't be disturbed for about 15 minutes. And you'd sit there, actually cross your legs, And then put your hands on each knee, one on each knee, facing upwards. You're going to close your eyes. Some of us can do this while being in a situation. In your mind, you can do this. You stand. You don't have to have your legs crossed because we're living in a time where you got to get, we are on the battlefield. And so you stand there, you focus, you get that eye of Ra. Google the eye of Ra. You get that symbol in your mind. And then you imagine it over your head, illuminated, shining. See the scorpion tail? You see the sunlight of the scorpion tail there? That's so very meaningful and another show. But you can imagine that yellow light turning white, shining above your body. In your hand, you will hold 2 stars. You will connect all points around your body in a pyramid form. And you could say, I am love, I am light. To manage my own energy field, I have the right. Compassion, peace, and strength, I am. I am witness of the dark with peace in my heart. In my energy, there is space only for love that is unconditional and gentle as a dove. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. Through the grace of the divine and your own free will, so be it. You're cleansed. The space is cleansed. The room is cleansed. The air is cleansed around you wherever you are and you practice this ritual. Understand you have the highest psychic protection and cleansing at any time you need it. We're talking about energetic cleansing here. You could be sitting right in a room. You could be going through something. You could just go into a secret room in your mind and create that field and think to yourself, all energy that is not of my highest good is cleansed in this moment. So be it. I am walking in unconditional love for myself first and others. It doesn't mean you might not have to check somebody once in a while. That is not part of the message, y'all. You're not going to be floating on the love cloud and train of the world at all times. At some times, you might have to defend yourself, whether psychically or physically. I'm not saying that that will never happen. But if before you go out into the world, you put the psychic protection over yourself, you might not go through as much. That's a word from the goddess energy within. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This is warfare preparation. The enemies of Ra are great. And so the enemies of the children of the sun is great. Dua, Ra, Dua, Jehudi, Dua Ma'at, Dua Serket, Dua Ast, Dua Ptah, Dua Imhotep, Dua Segmet, Dua Asar, Dua Anubis, Dua, 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 Dua Nebhet, Dua Happy, Dua Neat, Dua, Dua Motef, Dua Nut, Dua Geb, Dua Ast, Dua Amset, Dua Serket, Dua Kepsanu, Hotep, In Paut, Inter, Anukin Paut Inter, Anukin Imbu Inter, Anukin Bu Inter, Anatarak In Paut Inter, Anuk In Paut Inter, Anukin Bu Inter, Hotep,